I did something only a handful of people ever experience aboard Navigator of the Seas. With 5 sailings aboard this ship, we needed to change things up, so today I'll be trying Izumi's for lunch, finding some new entertainment on board, and taking a behind-the-scenes tour. All that and more, so it's time to wake up. Good morning, just taking a look at the map before we head out. On these weekend cruises to nowhere, you really are going nowhere fast, as we're going 6 knots, or maybe about 8 miles per hour, just taking our time on our way to Ensenada, Mexico. It really doesn't take us that long. It doesn't take us a full sea day. Typically you associate cruising with warm weather like the Caribbean, but on the West Coast it isn't always the case. Maybe in summer it's fine, but definitely not so much in any of the winter months. That's why we are going to be wearing some long sleeves today, but we have a lot of things to look forward to today. It is about 10:30. Did sleep in, kind of enjoyed the evening resting. I mean, this cabin, it's an inside cabin, so it's dark, hard to tell what the weather is outside or what time is, so it's easy to kind of just stay asleep in the pitch black. So let's go ahead and get out there, see what's up, and hopefully we have a great day. Well, mission failed on finding anybody. We are hanging out in the Schooner Bar for cartoon tunes trivia. Cartoon tunes? Music trivia for cartoons. But they're tunes trivia? Cartoon? Anyways.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I wish I didn't know what it was. I couldn't figure it out. I wish you were here for the whole trivia. Anyways, I didn't do that great on the trivia. They're doing the answers now. Corey now rolls in. No, don't look at that. There's no reason to look at this. After a bit of music tunes trivia, we have come up to the top deck. Wait, no. We've come up to the front of this ship, the helipad again, just to get a good old look of the beautiful ocean. And we are moving a little bit, though the waves don't look too active and whatnot. We are feeling it. Definitely. There are some shakes and it's definitely rolling. But it's not too bad. It is a little windy though, so sorry about the wind. I do apologize, but I am not Mother Nature. I do not control that. But just to think, we're gonna be up there in like 2 hours because behind the scenes tour, and we cannot wait. Well, I mean, we can't wait. We are literally waiting right now, but no video cameras, but photos, hopefully.
You know what this is? Captain James. Hope you're
Captain James!
Weather this afternoon and evening, again, I got winds out of the north at 8 knots or 9 miles an hour. Seas from the northwest, 4 to 5 feet where we are. That's just around 1.5 meters.
Had to showcase Captain James' weather report. Hopefully we get to meet him on the tour. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. That's really the only reason why I booked the behind the scenes tour. Found my family. They're going up. Also found the random piano player in front of Windjammer. What you can find on a cruise ship. Welcome to lunch in Izumi tonight. Good old lunch with the grandparents. Here's a quick look at the Izumi menu, which is actually one of my favorite menus of all. We did a prefix, so we get to pick 1 small plate, 2 large plates, and dessert. Okay. Lunch in Izumi's was great. Everyone enjoyed it, and I will continue to say that this is my favorite restaurant. It does help if you like sushi, but the other entrees are good too. I just didn't get any of them. But now on to the behind the scenes tour. So we cannot record the behind the scenes tour, so we will be back. We'll show you some pictures. We'll do a review. I'm excited for it. We're ready. Got all our stuff. Let's go. Boom. So we just made it back from the behind the scenes tour, which was a lot of fun. First off, they allowed us to keep the all access badge, which I think is really cool. So it's something that we get to keep forever. Quick interjection about the all access badge. 1, this is actually a luggage tag. So yeah, it's attached as like a badge, but once you take it off the lanyard, it has a little
attachment for you and a back for you to write your name, address, and phone number. It totally is a luggage tag. Didn't even realize it until after the fact. That is so cool. That is multi-purpose. That is something you take with you and actually use in the future. Shout out to Royal Caribbean. Thank you for that. I will actually be using this as a luggage tag now. And then also at the end of it, they gave us a little gift. It's a little card that shows you how to set silverware and plates, which is interesting, formal or informal. And then there's a little knot lesson thing. So it's really cool for kids and maybe even adults as well. I mean, I'd like to learn how to tie some knots, I guess. Really random thing for them to give. Not really sure what it has to do with anything, but sure, I'll take it. Overall, the tour was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I was not able to record anything. I didn't want to go and break any of the rules. We followed the rules today. I was a good person, but I did take my camera and I tried to take as many photos in all the places that they allowed us to. One of the first places that we went to was the galley, which was really cool to go and take a look in the kitchen and just taking a look in where they make all of our food for the cruise. Kind of a really tight space to be in, and they were preparing a bunch of escargot, and there were trays upon trays upon trays of it. Kind of gives you a good idea of how much they actually make. The fact that there was that many that they were preparing for dinner was kind of astonishing. But then after the galley, we did go down below decks, which was really cool. We got to go see I-95, which is the main corridor that runs from the front of the ship all the way to the back of the ship. It kind of feels endless. We saw some of the storage where they keep the vegetables, keep some of the meats, and let me tell you, the fridge was cold, but the freezer was colder. So that was cool. But the main event obviously was the bridge. The only thing I didn't like about that part is that, yes, we got to be on the bridge. We didn't get to interact with any of the officers. Obviously, they were working. I was kind of hoping that maybe Captain James would have been up there, or maybe an officer of the watch would be able to talk to us, but unfortunately that did not happen, which was kind of a bummer. But it would have been really awesome had they just added that little extra touch where you get to just interact and say hi to the captain for a few minutes. And they did it on Carnival. They did not do it on this one. So yeah, we did learn a lot. The tour guide was one of the short excursion desk ladies. She was amazing. She knew so much, a lot of information. I was really shocked. Yes, we interacted with some department heads, but she knew a lot of the questions we had, and she had a lot of information to share with us just off the top of her head. It is just pretty much everyday life for them. So for us, it was a really cool look into their lives, but for her and for all the crew, it's just truly how they live their life. It was $128, not as expensive as other cruise lines or maybe other cruise ships within the Royal Caribbean's fleet, so that's why we decided to do it. $128 a person is totally worth it. 2 hours, a lot of walking. Some of the corridors are very tight down there. The stairs are very steep. So be warned if you're going to do it. I wish I could have recorded it. I wish I could share with you everything that I learned, but it's just something that I get to take away every single day. Every day I'm aboard the cruise, I'm that much more appreciative of what happens behind the scenes. It just makes the experience so much better for me. So now is going to be formal night. We are set, ready for dinner. It's formal night, like I said. We're ready. Let's go. Just a little bit late. A little bit late, but don't worry. It's okay, we'll be fine. I'm hoping that I'm not the last one there. Just behind Papa, we've changed up tables today, and Corey has a fancy tie. Stormtroopers. I forgot my tie in the room.
For shame.
I failed. Taste of Mexico for our first Mexican port, which is not today, but whatever.
Dinner tonight was good. The vegan tortilla soup was the highlight of my night, and it seemed like everyone enjoyed tonight's meal. But Corey did say dessert was just okay.
And that was dinner. Now we're gonna go shopping because formal night makes you feel fancy.
Oh, it's crowded out here.
Yeah, I guess everybody's coming out, or everyone's coming out and everyone's waiting to get in. I'm not really sure. This is tough. Made it to the promenade after a good crowd of people having to navigate through, and
Look, it's 75%
watches.
off of $700.
75% off of $700. So what does that mean?
I don't know.
70 times 7? I don't know. Wait, now what am I talking about? I don't know how to do math. I'm a vlogger.
0.25. It's $175. That's actually not terrible.
Oh,
For
$175 for a watch? Not bad. Do I want any of them?
Oh, I want the R2-D2 one. Oh, that's cool.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey, yeah, I got some okay Nvidia ones.
Boba Fett.
But really, yeah, this is fancy. This is Spider-Man. This is fancy.
Ah, the things we can afford.
Shirts. You could buy a Cruising the Caribbean shirt, not in the Caribbean.
By the way, they got 2 for $30. 2 for $30. Not a bad deal. Also, now there's a band playing here. Cool.
Yeah, you need this one.
Is this the new channel color, pink? What do you guys think? Should I be wearing more pink? New collection. Forget the ship models. Those are out. This isn't even Lego.
It's knockoff. It's best lock.
It's best
better
lock.
than Lego. Actually, what you can't afford though. Look at the accuracy.
Look at its
You can
intrinsic detail.
You can practically see Steven in that porthole right there. Actually, this time he's probably down there below the waterline.
Obviously, you guys know it's Christmas, but to date myself even further, it is the championship of the in-season tournament for the NBA, and it has been fun to watch here in Playmakers. I'm glad that they have it on, because I'm really enjoying it.
Got to be free, is the only one that's free to face the life that's ahead of me. And boy, I'm the captain, I love that line. Hello, captain. So I'm a boy. I'm aboard a starship, headed for the sky, singing, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away.
Just got out of the Schooner Bar, which was fantastic piano playing by Martin. I just want to let you know it's 9, and it is definitely not Sunday.
We've got Back to the Future.
I walked in and I was like, uh-oh, wait a second, the cruise is over tomorrow? No, this guy just swapped it early. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. We actually saw where they store these things down there. I have a picture of it. I wonder if all of them are set to Sunday. I hope not. That's kind of lame if they were. Usually they do them after midnight, but... By the way, they fixed the movie screen. It's not all half green. For those of you that were around from way back when on the channel, do you remember when it was all green? Or if you've been on Navigator, do you remember when it was all green? It's nice to see that it's not as bad, though it's still not the greatest quality. Tonight seems to be like it's the 80s flashback party. Flashing back to the days of Pac-Man. Welcome to Studio B for Battle of the Sexes. I've never actually seen this show, so this will be an interesting game show to watch. Well, it's also 18 plus, so we might not show much of it. So it looks like we're splitting the room. Guys on one side, ladies on the other side. In casual Steven fashion, we're hiding all the way in the back because I'm too awkward to go sit down and participate. But yeah, so you walk in here and you see a bunch of guys on one side, a bunch of gals on the other side. Do you realize the objective? Do you notice this? I will say I've noticed a few people walk in and not realize, but I've also noticed others realize what's going on and separate themselves out.
Hi everyone, are you ready for Battle of the Sexes?
And your mission is to pass the ball all the way down the line, and when the ball gets here, it goes all the way back. If you hurt, you're out of the game.
Oh, you get it there as well. That's it. Yes! Roll and roll down.
This is the game I like to call the crazy karaoke. Sing a song. Sing a song. Sing a song.
Made it back to the room, and we found a little penguin. Wearing my glasses of all things, too. Whoops. He has a hard time standing. I tried. I really did. Battle of the Sexes. Man. Why it's an adult show, I really don't understand. Other than some of the jokes they were making, it really was just kind of a no big deal sort of thing. Today has been fantastic. Truly one of my favorite sea days aboard Navigator in a long time, and we have racked up quite a few of them through our visits on board, and I have to say I really enjoyed this one. Formal night tonight was great. It was nice to dress up just a little bit, not too crazy, no tie, no coat, but still to get that feeling, everyone dressed up. Got to see a little bit of the 80s party, got to see, we skipped the show. If you've watched my Navigator series quite a bit, you think that there isn't another production show, at least not in the theater, and there is Showgirls, and I never find the time to make it over there. For whatever reason, not because I dislike it. Showgirls, it's a show. It's not my favorite, but it is one that I tend to avoid, but it exists. One time is plenty enough for me, I think. Overall, fantastic day. I really enjoyed it. It was a really nice, relaxing day. Tomorrow's Ensenada. But we're also just going to really focus on enjoying the ship and spending more time with family. I'm sorry I haven't really been showing too much family on camera, but when we're together, it's just kind of the thing where we're just together chatting, hanging out. You would get bored. Anywho, thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll join me for tomorrow's vlog. Thank you. As always, this isn't a goodbye, but just a see you real soon.